Hello everybody, this is Nemesis1135 doing a Let's Play of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Now before we get started, I've heard some real horror stories about this game, and I'm honestly really hoping that they're not true. I've been looking forward to this since Resident Evil 5, and, well, I gotta say, I'm a fan of the series so far, so let's get started. Alright. I'm liking the interface so far. Let's start a new campaign. I did play a little bit in the beginning a couple hours ago, so I have a little bit of experience, but not enough to screw with anything. Okay, so starting out this game gives you a choice of quite a few characters. My personal favorite's Vector. It's just a little faster than everybody else in my opinion. As you can see, I do have one cheat on right now, and that's for experience points, because I don't want to have to go through the entire game trying to get that built up so I can get new guns and things. So if you aren't, you know, killing things in as many shots as I am, if you're not just as efficient as I am, don't worry about it. That won't be the same for you. As I said, it's right here. Alright, so let's get started. First, you gotta pick your character. Like I said, I'm gonna choose Vector, but other options include Spectre and Lupo, Beltway, a few other girls. Spectre is another one that is a pretty good character. If you don't want to challenge, Spectre's really good because he's actually got a motion tracker. So it allows you to figure out what enemies are lurking in the corners, which helps a lot, trust me. But I'm gonna go with Vector. Just my favorite. I have all of these things unlocked right now, but when you start out the game you won't have anything unlocked. So I'm just going to go with the active camouflage because it's there. Yeah, this is the same thing. You won't have anything unlocked when you start it out, but I'm just going to go ahead and get an advanced SMG right now. It's a little bit more accurate, and then I won't have to worry so much about lagging with the enemies when I'm playing this for you guys. So, alright, looks like a pretty good team. When you start out the game, you'll have Lupo, Spectre, and this Bertha will actually not be Bertha, it'll be Beltway. He's a demo expert, he's pretty good with the machine gun. I recommend him. So let me just change that real quick. There we go. This is my first YouTube video, so bear with me here. I'm still learning the ropes a little bit, but hopefully we can get this going. Alright. Press the spacebar to start, and wait for the countdown. This takes place during the events of Resident Evil 2 and some of Resident Evil 3. It has minimal effect on the storylines of the movies, because the movies were off-canon anyway. But if you win this game, I've heard that it actually has an impact on the way that the other games' storylines go. So, just in case you were looking for a little history there. We look badass.
Report. Spectre here. All set. Name's Beltway. Nice to meet you, Mr. Death. Vector here. Good to see you again, sir.
Call me Lupo, Delta Team Squad Leader.
Command, I've rendezvoused with Delta Team.
Understood. Now find Birkin and secure those samples. Failure is not an option.
For any of you who remember the rest of the series, Birkin was one of the main Umbrella execs. So I kind of like how they're tying things into the rest of the series here already. We're not even, what, 5 minutes into the game?
Umbrella scientist attempting to sell classified samples of a weaponized virus strain to the U.S.
As you can see, the names and health bars are above each character's head, except for Hunk. He's pretty much superfluous. You can get away without him.
There's a detachment of Umbrella's biohazard countermeasure service on site.
At the bottom right of the screen, you'll see the health bar and bullet count. Bottom left, you'll see your items correspondent with 1, 2, and 3 on the number bar above the movement keys. Just cycle through all those. 1's for grenades, 2's for antiviral spray, and 3 is for the first aid spray. We don't have any of those right now. We just got some grenades. Pretty self-explanatory main
Weapons live.
tutorial when you first
Ready
get
for action.
running here.
Welcome to Umbrella.
Alright, it's open. Let's go.
Alright.
Must be able to have
In case you can't see inside these little glass things, these are,
Come on.
well,
Keep moving.
nasty lizard things. Easy to kill, but annoying until you do.
Soldiers approaching.
Here's our first firefight. The guns are inaccurate as shit, so I got myself a SMG that's a little bit better. Short bursts usually work pretty well. Hit R to reload if you didn't already figure that one out. You don't have to hold the right mouse button to get out of cover if you don't want to. You can stay in cover and fire from there. If you want to switch to your pistol, hit the 4 button on the number bar.
Alright, let's move.
Alright, this over here is a healing herb. You use that and you immediately gain health. If you find it in a spray version on the ground, it will go into your bar at the bottom left and allow you to use it later. Just throwing a grenade here. Gotta love that. Don't worry if you start to get hurt in this game. It's not like it's going to be the end of you. Well, unless you die, in which case it's pretty self-explanatory. You're dead. Ammo is pretty abundant in this one. You just got to find it. Till you do, firefights can be a bit of an annoyance. So make sure to pack extra. Luckily enough for me, I happen to be standing right next to an ammo dump, so just pull that back out. This firefight was much easier last time. Oh, that's who they're shooting at. Sneaky little bugger. There we go. That takes care of him. Controls are a little shoddy sometimes, lags a little bit, but once you get going it shouldn't be that bad. In case you're wondering, hit Q to knife somebody. Not really recommended in zombie fights, but these guys... yeah, not recommended with these guys either. It usually goes by a lot better. I'm slipping this time. Perfect. That right there is the spray version of the health, which we're going to get to in just a second. We're going to need to get to that right about now. Quick tip, if you spray health near any teammates, you'll actually heal them as well. There's an area effect with it, so same works for antiviral spray if you get infected. Just gonna go over that one real quick. Get out of the way of that grenade.
Watch out!
Apparently they have crap for aim. Apparently I have crap for aim.
We've got a location on
I don't think they like getting shot in the nuts.
Just visit his lab. Get in there and obtain those virus samples.
Roger, Command. Proceeding to
In case you guys hear another voice while I'm talking, I've got a friend over, so he might be making fun of me during this whole ordeal. Bear with him. He's only insane sometimes. If you hold down the spacebar, you'll pull out your pistol and go into a focus. This allows you to lock on to anybody. It's great for zombies because you can actually aim around and, well, you can shoot without having to worry about aiming. Just move your mouse to move the reticle and you'll have it down. Problem with that is it leaves you standing up and out in the open, so if you really feel like getting mauled by zombies or whatever, it's great. It's good for zombies if you have a powerful handgun, because they'll be swarming you, you know, whatever, you'll go into focus and all of a sudden you're picking them off like flies and they keep falling around you. It's not bad. Where the hell? There we go. You'll find some of these little ammo drops around here somewhere. I just found 2 of them. I was actually looking for my ammo box that I left a second ago. There it is. Refill on that before we go into the next area and get mauled by something bigger. To sprint, hit shift. To use your active power, hit the left control button. As I said at the beginning, right now you probably won't have anything because you haven't unlocked it. So I'm not gonna use mine, but if I was to use mine, I would have an active camouflage on. It unupgraded, it lasts about 10 seconds. Upgraded 15, upgraded fully 20, and then it cools down faster the more upgrades you give it. So you upgrade things with experience gained by killing enemies, completing objectives, pretty much standard stuff. I've never been down here before, so I'm gonna check this out real quick. You don't need to go this way, it's just a second way, but I'm glad I did.
Not bad.
Got an ammo dump, incendiary grenades, first aid spray, frag grenades. Gotta love that. And I'm gonna give myself 9 of all of those just so that I feel secure in myself. I'm kind of a coward. Don't worry about me. There's another healing thing down here for immediate use.
Emergency. There has been a security breach. Avoid contact
Oh, there's
with
a couple.
unauthorized personnel.
Ammo box over here.
Wasn't us. We're using authorized access. We might have company.
Let's see, who's the most hurt? Well, there's
Repeat. There
Spectre.
has been a security
Heal him up.
breach. Avoid contact with
Oh,
unauthorized
there's Lupo.
personnel.
There she is. Come here, Lupo. There we go. And she's healed up too. It's important to keep your teammates healed up as much as they can be. While their AI sucks, they do make good zombie fodder.
There has been a security breach. Avoid contact with unauthorized personnel.
This next part's a little bit tricky.
Sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away.
I should probably warn you guys, I'm not much for keeping my mouth shut about spoilers. I'll do what I can, but once in a while I might slip up. Please bear with me for that. It's not on purpose. happen to be a fan of the series, so
Guard this door.
if I know something, I'll
Do not
usually
let anyone
shoot it out
approach.
there.
You, come with me.
There he is.
So, you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop it. We might get the sample. Okay, let's move on.
Alright, well, screams in a science lab don't always bode well. And blowing up hurts. By the way, friendly fire is an option. If you shoot into the line of where a teammate's standing, you will actually hurt them. You might think that's retarded now, but wait until they turn into a zombie, and then tell me you don't want to shoot them to save your own ass. Trust me, it becomes very useful. And I'm having to use all of this health crap. Actually, what am I doing? That beeping you're hearing is a trainer being activated on certain accounts. Probably gonna lose this part, but oh well. I'm fighting like a pansy here. I probably should get into cover. That sounds like it'd probably be the best way to go. And then let's see how they like this one. Maybe if I throw it over their barricade. There we go. Alright, now that's just rude. Technically, I'm supposed to be staying behind cover, but
There has
I'm
been
not
a
really worried about
security
that right now.
breach. Avoid contact with unauthorized personnel.
I'm gonna go take that health over there.
You had some company. Follow me. Let's go. Everyone on board. We've got a mission.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Where it says all players must be present to proceed, this is primarily an online engineered game, so if you want to play it online, you can. When you make your account, there's an option to go with an offline account. It's called a local profile. If you slide down on the bar when it's describing the profile type, you can pick that one. It's a little blue link in the text. Just makes it a little easier if you don't want to play online with people. Otherwise, it's good to play online with people to get some help, maybe have a little bit of a better chance. Huh. And here's our first zombie. Just FYI, it's really stupid to shoot this guy unless you hit him in the eye on his shoulder. That's the gigantic bulge on his shoulder that's moving around and looking places. Shoot that, if anything. You can't kill this guy. Just shoot him. It stuns him if you get him in the eye. It's not a long stun, so run like hell when you do. Grenades don't really work well on him either.
Cover me.
Be sprinting a lot during this part.
All right, close it up. We need to move. Come on. Don't forget our objective.
I was trying to heal Spectre and he just ran off like a moron. He's gonna get himself killed. That's what makes this part hard, is all the all the continuous environmental hazards. Alright, come on. Oh dear, that can't be good. I didn't even realize he was there. See how I'm aiming at his shoulder? You just hit him in the shoulder and don't let him kill Lupo. Or anybody that happens to fall behind because of crappy AI.
Here.
And then run like a madman. Yep. Here he comes. That would be the G-Virus. Little bit stronger than its T-Virus counterpart. T-Virus being the regular zombies, by the way, that you all know and love so well. At this point, you're going to want to shoot the eye and not get killed. And I'm doing a right horrible job of that so far. That should stop him a little bit. The further you run back, the more sequences get tracked with what's going on, so it'll help you get a little further. Works as a checkpoint, I think. Don't quote me on that one. I'm being a moron and just running through all this crap, but there's a health down here, so it's fine. Hit the door and stay alive. Don't really have any advice for this part other than that. Shoot him in the shoulder a lot, stun him. Once the door actually opens up, it'll have a little dinging sound like an anticlimactic elevator bell. Like that. Oh, crap, running the wrong way. I'm gonna die. And I've got no bullets left. That's wonderful. There's dogs at this part. I hate these things.
Get out of there and regroup with him.
You know, you'd think after a certain amount of time, the US government would really start to realize that maybe we're not the bad guys. I mean, there are zombies around. Killer dogs. Alright, at this point, hit C repeatedly so that the dog doesn't maul you to death. If I didn't hit C, he would have mauled the crap out of me and I would have been dead right now. But because I'm a cheating little crap, I really didn't have to worry about it. This part becomes increasingly hard if you can't find any more health, because you've got a zombie chasing you, you've got dogs tearing out your throat, you've got the US government being the jerks. It's not right. It's like the developers just said, hey guys, let's get together and beat the crap out of them. Okay. There's health, stun grenades, stuff in this room. There's an ammo crate. So, we take the ammo and run like a little girl.
Stop moving.
Right about now is when I really start to hate the other guys. Gonna get me killed by a giant zombie if I'm not careful. Oh dear. Yeah, that didn't work too well. Neither did that. I'm just gonna do that, and I'd have been dead if I hadn't pressed that button. Always taking the easy way out. Great. Not my favorite part in the game. Oh. Great, and now he's... There we go. Just making sure. Worst possible thing to do in this game? Get mauled by a zombie. Pretty sure that was supposed to hurt. Yeah, that was definitely supposed to hurt. This game is exceedingly glitchy.
Logan injected himself with the G-Virus. There's nothing you can do. Get out of here and make a
Yeah.
full report to management.
What about you, sir? I lost the sample. I'm going back for it.
This is by far the stupidest thing I've ever seen somebody do. Alright, so, that's the end of the first part. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like the video, subscribe. I'm going to be making more. Thanks, guys.